Well, I kind of fell into poker. I was, with getting into the environment of playing with kind of like the pool hustlers and sort of like guys who bet on sports and things like that. And they just introduced me to this house game. And I took my $10, lost it real quick. But after about a month or so, started playing pretty regular with the same group of guys and found that I had a knack for it. Coming into '97, I'd won one tournament early in the year. I had at the Heavenly Hold'em in Los Angeles. I beat Eskimo Clark heads up, and no one had a clue who I was. They were just shocked because he had like an 8-1 chip lead, and they walked out of there going, huh, who is this kid? Well, in Foxwood, I was struggling, just playing, 20-40 limit Hold'em, just trying to get my game together, and I decided to play in one of the limit tournaments and won it. The very next day, I played in another one, which was a $1,500 buy-in. It was probably the biggest tournament I'd ever played, and I won that one too. So it was back-to-back limit wins. I was still yet to play in a World Series of Poker. In '98, early '98, I went on the circuit, and in 4 different stops in California, in Foxwood, and in Las Vegas, I'd won a tournament in 4 different stops, and then came to the World Series, and the very first event I played, I won it, which is like pretty random, When I don't play poker, I'm generally at the house or golfing. I have a good group of friends that I grew up with from Toronto, and we hang out all the time. Well, a typical day is, us going to the golf course around 11 or 12. After that, we go to dinner and, have some sake, have a few beers, come back to my place, play some pool. My house is built like a bachelor pad. I always try to challenge myself, and more recently, playing with some of the better online players in the world and some of the bigger games that we have at PokerStars, I'm finding that I'm learning even more just from playing with them. It's a different brand of poker. I'm used to playing live all my life, and now adjusting to the online game has been really sort of a challenge for me, and I honestly believe that it's helped me become a better player because I'm learning the game from just one aspect, and that's fundamentals. I'm more of a feel player. I can look you in the eye and just go, nah, you're bluffing. Well, you can't really do that online. So online, you have to focus more on playing the game well. As long as I can always find challenges like that, like online being now my challenge. Also, the European Poker Tour is another one. I'd like to win an event there. I haven't. There's always ways that I can motivate myself, but if I don't have anything to climb for, then I might become complacent. I'm just like, not that important. But there's always something, whether it's, beating the big game, whether it's winning a new tournament or becoming the all-time money winner at this. I always find ways to challenge myself at poker.